Oh, I thought like you meant free. Okay.
No, I mean it's like half free.
It exists.
Okay,
Look at
yeah, I
screenshots.
guess it's still, I guess it's still
I
like
really
a
am sorry, chat.
protectorate.
What are you apologizing for?
The cancer. My chat is finally reacting to the... There's a bit of delay, right, in between.
What do you mean you are a birch? Make lactose look as well. Oh God, is that what you've been doing right now? Just playing
What?
EU4? No, Tez just sent a picture of him playing EU4 as Japan, and he ate so much of China and at 1640, and Southeast Asia and everything else like that. What do you mean you're a birch? It means you're a birch. You birch crikey. Did you miss all the interesting crikey? No, we still have like another hour and a bit left. You're right on time.
But yeah, if you look at the province map mod, if I take Tucumán, Cordoba de Argentina, and maybe I need to get Chaco, like I'll be good. Mostly.
Is organic chemistry useful?
And if my boy Brazil takes Entre Rios, but
I'm finally gonna get railroads. You're a fucking oak then. Oh, you wounded me. Oh, an oak.
Someone
I'm
needs
much
to
more of
remind
a
me,
fur.
actually, Lactose, you need to remind me to go
What?
sneak around in the files to check exactly how the events that supposedly give you cores on Uruguay and Entre Rios work.
You sent the...
That would be good to know.
You want to send the screenshot to Lactose. Oh, do you have a Discord, Lactose? He wants to send you a thing.
Of course,
Just
yeah.
send it in his chat. Just send it in his chat, dude.
Yeah, if you send it in my chat, I'll take a look at it. Also, I have a Discord. If he goes to my thing and clicks on the glass of milk, it should take him there.
Yeah, go join his Discord.
Yeah, it'll let you know when I'm gonna stream.
Discord.
So you can go scream at obscenities at him.
Also, if people are wondering why Uruguay always gets thick immigrants, well, they're not getting that anymore. I guess Glorious Andean Federation is back in the game, but they have special events.
Literally zero.
Yeah.
Literally zero.
I don't know why I'm gaining them again.
Because they're social, like you've got reformed. Actually, no, you don't. What the fuck? Why
I have 4 out of the 5 healthcare reforms, and that's about it.
Okay, yeah, that adds up. That's 3%.
I finally got my first thing of railroads.
Cool.
I'm kind of proud of myself in that regard.
Teddy called me a bird.
I'm having a hard time getting this.
I did call him a
deal
birch,
I need to
and
build
he
mine,
called
I
me an
think.
oak, and I feel very wounded.
Don't talk about Harald Hardrada, one of the most blessed kings of Norway, who's like literally buried 10 minutes away from where I live.
Yeah, but he's a birch though. He's a birch. A big old birch.
Is that a tree, or is like, are you just avoiding to say bitch? Like,
yeah, it's a little
Well,
column A, a little column B.
a birch is a type of tree.
Birch is a type of tree, but I'm also just being an asshole.
well, yeah, but that's a sign of friendship, not a sign of negativity.
Yeah.
I guess I just wanted to brag about, the king. Or it's more of a fun fact, really, because it's kind of sad, actually.
Teddy is a maple. I'm a maple tree.
The town that I used to live in here in Indiana was supposed to be where it was one of the places they talked about keeping Napoleon. But then they sent him to some island instead.
Indiana.
Yeah. Why is the United States wandering through my lands?
Oh, so there's a potentially divisive question, Lactose.
Why are you...
What do you think about the fact that Americans, when asked about where they're from, generally never say the United States, or at least they always say their state first?
That was a fucking Hello Internet.
Yeah, I know, but it's the hilarity of it is how much I've noticed it in. I was about to say the real world, but like the Discord. Yeah. And the second I mentioned to my American people on my Discord, like how funny it is that the Americans never say their country, they went, like as Hello Internet predicted, they went apeshit. They was like, "What do you mean? America's a big country. We have dialect." Like,
yeah. Well, I'm not upset about it if that's what you're asking. It's just it kind of makes a state is a country. We are made up of 50 countries, all united. So I've lived in a bunch of different countries. You can't see me air quotes. I mean, Italy's a state, Norway's a state, Indiana's a state. I just live in the United States. So that's the way I look at it.
Once again, I'm not going to dispute it. Once again, I find it one of the most consistent American traits. Like,
yeah.
Also,
like a Canadian won't start with what province they're from, even though it's similar up in Canada of what we're from.
Sorry. Neither didn't. I swear.
No, I guess that is kind of
the
weird
Americans
that it's
just
uniquely
spared
American.
Ecuador. I was so close. But yeah, back to what I was saying.
Oh, yeah.
Just need to get that off my chest. Oh, that pisses me off. That pisses me off.
What is it? What is a teak tree?
Quite a lot.
What is a teak tree? I'm gonna go scream obscenities in your chat again.
Teak is like a really light wood, I think. You usually use it to
You
like...
are a cuck. Heart.
Wasn't Olaf the good a cunt?
Oh, I can't even.
Actually,
I can't even
no.
cook
He was Christian, but he was like he was the good Christian boy.
Who?
Somebody give me a
My
free
chat is
subscription.
discussing Norwegian kings. Top 3
Go
Norwegian
spam
kings.
shit into his chat. GreenFors said he'll even defend me by me.
Short man from a country that uses Mercator angles to look as big. Shits on actual big. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Sent the screenshot. I'll take a peek at it real quick.
Man, my country has now officially become so
hi, Mimi.
advanced that it doesn't work anymore.
Alright, spammed your chat with my emotes.
As is cultured.
It's a nice Japan. It's a very nice Japan.
Is it? Is it? Is it? Yeah, Shogun. There we are. That's how it's supposed to be. I was making.
I'm talking about the screenshot I just got sent.
Oh, okay.
It's it's hard to see because it's small. Where I've got the other thing tabbed in. It's like 1640, and he owns most of the Chinese coast, like Manchuria, like all of like Burma.
Does he have? Is he vanilla? Maybe I assume, or not? No.
No. He's
EU4.
EU4.
Oh.
Yeah. No, that's a good job.
Yeah.
That's unironically one of the worst parts of all of EU4 is that you can't unite Japan as the Shogun. Such a joke.
You're a joke. Oh. Excuse me.
Shogun
Should I continue invading Africa, or should I wait for the 1880s?
Well, you don't get anything in 1880, so...
That's true.
Actually, no, you do get cheaper. Actually, no, never mind. You get 50% off your Casus Belli, so never mind. I'm being retarded. Also, here now we're actually getting to a point that would be interesting, because I'm pretty sure that the fact that you, Teddy, have taken Benin means that none of the other Europeans will get free CB against Calabar and Baifara.
You're not even a tree, you're just a stick. Oh! Harold, you're
actually, you should
me.
totally wait for 1880, because I'm pretty sure you can annex Sokoto for 5 of me, maybe?
Horse and a guy. And then that's a cannon. Horse and a guy, cannon. Cool. And then, sorry, I'm just planning what my militaries are.
Yeah.
What is this other military I have over here? 1, so 2, it's 2 more.
Dabs on Lenin.
Dabs and communism. Dabs and communists.
You got Australia, New Zealand,
when do we
and
go communist?
yeah, so you had Brunei too. State thing is similar to people in EU member countries not saying they're from the EU, they're from Italy. Identity in the United States is much more regionally based, partially due to size and partially due to the way our government is formed. Whoever it was that said the states are more like separate countries is fairly accurate. That was me. Yeah, I'm the one who said that.
I guess it's just weird from an outside looking in to understand. Teddyknighty, tell GreenFors to go look at electric.
I think it's actually quite reasonable that you say the state, as long as you say, California. Well, I get if you're from California, Florida, or New York, you don't need to say the country.
If you're from one of the main ones, you can just say whatever.
For example, I had to Google where Indiana was because I didn't.
Yeah. It's like it's in flyover country. I understand not knowing where Indiana is.
Yeah, so as long as you say Indiana, United States, that's completely reasonable.
Yeah. Well, before the Civil War, I'm pretty sure that it was like even worse than it is now, which of course there's no internet to like talk to people from all over the place, but you much more strongly identified with your state than your country before our Civil War.
Yeah. That's weird for an outsider looking in, because I guess that's similar to like what the United Kingdom is. Like you're a Scot, but you're part of the United Kingdom, but you're a Scot or you're a Welsh. In Canada, it's like we're all Canadian unless you're from Quebec. Like, we're all Canadian.
Quebec is to be decided.
Quebec's staying with us. She's not gonna leave. She just hates us.
They're the British Isles, but if you called somebody from Scotland British, they'd be pissed.
Yeah,
if you call me American, I'm just like, I'm an
just
American.
from like the
They
perspective
punch
of
you in the face. Yeah.
because like Scotland sort of fulfills the nation criteria, unlike Virginia, which is just American.
Yeah. Hashtag free Quebec. Quebec would be too poor. It'd be kind of like if.
And ironically, we should merge. Yeah, my chat says, or the Slovaka says that we should merge a lot of states. What do you think, Lactose? Merge or not merge?
I don't particularly care. I've lived in too many to care. I was like born in Pennsylvania, grew up in Florida, Virginia, North Carolina, spent time in South Carolina. I've been all over the East Coast. I really don't. It's all pretty irrelevant to me. Now I live in Indiana. The sports team that I follow is in fucking California. It's all the same to me. Like, it's all still just America to me.
Yeah.
I don't care if they merge states or not, just so long as like my taxes don't go up.
So yeah, optimistic knowledge. I know you can invest. I was doing that, but as you can see, I just ran out of money, which is why I couldn't just invest in all the factories. You know, I can't afford it. I'm too poor to invest in the wine factory. Poor boy. Feels very bad, man.
You're dead, Onsen Lauren.
But yeah, my argument is that the fact that there's 2 Dakotas and only 1 New York always struck me as unironically insane. Like, why is there North and South Dakota, but not North and South California?
There almost was.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of states that were almost broken apart. California was almost 2 states, and it was almost 3 states. Texas has like a thing in their constitution where they can split up into 5 states. Like
Texas is weird.
Yeah, Texas is really weird.
Well, their history is weird, or different, so it makes sense.
Yeah, Texas is your Quebec, but like slightly less independently minded.
Yeah, slightly less. Yeah,
slightly less. They still want to leave.
California was its own thing at one point, I believe.
Yeah, it was for like a month or 2.
Oh yeah, okay.
I shouldn't have done that.
I just got rebels.
Oh yeah, sorry, optimistic knowledge.
I don't know why.
I accidentally picked Battleship Doctrine.
Still subscribers in chat right now, so I'll post my own green dice because I just dumbed.
You just dumbed?
Yeah, I was mocking. I was like, oh well, I know what you're saying, optimistic knowledge. You know, I'm smarter than you. But then I realized he was talking about something relatively completely different, and so.
Green thinks Canada's name is Vinland. What's up, Nex? How's life? Are you high as shit?
Nex joins your chat and not mine? God damn this.
No, Nex, not Nax. Nex Grotto. Nex is a great dude. What are you laughing about? What are you laughing about over there, Lackey?
Oh, who, me? I'm just laughing at you two.
No.
About who joined whose chat. I'm just like
also?
Yeah,
I'm you're Teddy's dog. Yeah. Nex is a great dude. Go follow these dudes. Great dudes. Nex.
Do that. Something about like I don't normally like EU4, but there's something about watching like quote unquote people I know, like the people in the sort of community, like Realms Deep, Sir Lactose, like watching those EU4 streams. I can do that. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Like, you could never just watch like a random EU4 streamer.
Yeah. You're Teddy's boy. And Nix's boy.
But if someone is
I
don't
watch anybody unless I talk to them. Like, I'll watch you and Drid, and
well, Drid is, to be fair, in his own little category.
About it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but still, like, he has an awesome voice, and most of the people that like I talk to a lot here are there when I'm there.
He's just awesome. Like, he has one of those like for example, he has that one of those traits that I wish I was born with. The you know. He's able to, like, he laughs all the time, even if the joke is dumb. He laughs at the fact that the joke is dumb.
Yeah.
What the hell is this? Okay, give me a second. Pause the fucking, thank you.
Sure.
Crisis in the Pacific.
Crisis in the Pacific?
My brother named
is that that war that happened?
That's actually...
My brother's named Sir Gluten. That's canon now.
Oh my god.
The whole North and South Dakota, North and South Carolina, West Virginia, and Virginia thing mostly happened due to ideological differences between the people in the states. I know that's true with both Virginias and Dakotas. I thought North and South Carolina were split because of, like, the amount of power that they would hold because they used to be really important states.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
This might actually be F to pair spec.
Why? What's happening? Oh, you're having the Pacific War.
Yeah. I honestly thought I could avoid that, but...
What's going on? Who are you at war with?
Well, I can beat Chile, yes, but he's feared by the United States, and so...
That doesn't always mean he's going to join them.
No, as long as... I guess I wipe peace... Yeah, because he's technically not allied. Okay, we can... We can try and monk
If you need help, I'll come in and join.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Americans join on their side, then it's just F to pair spec and, you know...
Yeah, but... What's the war over?
It's Antofagasta, and I can't be losing that. Well, actually, I could be losing that because I have course on it, but you know, I don't want to lose that, and so I shan't.
Yeah.
Actually, I am allied to the United. I'm allied to the United States.
I think I've been near Boston, but I've never been to Boston.
Actually, yeah, never mind. We good, man. I can call the fucking United States into the war. That's hilarious.
Sir Lactose's brother is Sir Gluten. Is that the joke you were laughing at earlier?
Yeah, that's what I was laughing at. Yeah, that's canon now.
That's canon. Your brother is Gluten.
That's actually pretty good, though.
That's pretty funny. Yeah. Good joke, Harold. Good joke. I give you 10 out of 10. I give you 10 Teddy points. They mean nothing, but they mean something.
So bad that it becomes like it wraps around.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
Oh God, Paraguay's in. Oh fuck. Oh well. Surely the United States can meme them.
So next, how's life? What's going on with you? Are you high as shit? I kind of want to be high as shit right now, but I have homework to do after this.
You're gonna book some playoff tickets for? Oh, you're gonna come to the United States to watch basketball? Cool.
Tell Lactose you declared war on Ming.
You can fuck the Americans in the mountains. I cannot fuck the Americans in the mountains. So.
You cannot fuck.
Nice.
Yeah.
Green, just clip that, everybody. Green cannot fuck. I cannot fuck. Clip that. Send it to him every time.
Yeah, I wish y'all good luck.
Larry, just send it to him. He cannot fuck.
I'm getting flashbacks to my comment section on YouTube. Like, what do you mean? Just you know, say if I'm playing some bullshit nation like Norway. Like, oh, what do you mean? Why don't you mean you can invade Britain and conquer Scotland? It's like, fuck you, comment section. This isn't Hoi 4. Like, I don't know. I'm getting. I shouldn't be salty at my comment section. What I get salty at is how, like, powerful they think, or how I don't know. They love to like, oh, you're playing France. Why don't you annex Spain? It's like, have you ever played Victoria 2? You know that's way too expensive in terms of infamy. Like,
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, Paraguay went communist.
What's going on? Mostly just waiting on people to arrive. That's the whole game. We're just getting immigrants.
Yeah. How's the Great White North? It's raining. Canada, at least BC, the area I live in, the Fraser Valley, has yet to get any snow whatsoever. We've gotten no winter. We just jumped right into spring.
Lucky.
Next has been having bad snowstorms.
Spring and autumn are the worst seasons.
But yeah, no, I get that. Sometimes chat overestimates how good you can be with how things do, or like, I don't really have a YouTube channel, but I do
destroy
have.
Paraguay. I would like to destroy Paraguay, but once again, I can't because I don't have the infamy. So you know, rip.
You watch a Canadian that lives up in north of Canada.
The
United States is just wandering through my lands.
I can totally turn this around, can't I? I can. Because what I can do now is, now that I'm in a war with the United States, I can invade Ecuador. Both of you,
yes.
I'm actually going to turn around and let them occupy my country and just pray that the Americans sort everything out. Okay, maybe I should kill the Paraguayans at least, but...
he lives in the cold.
Yeah, Lactose and Teddy, please unally the... unless you want to lose the prestige.
Unally who? Ecuador?
Ecuador.
Hold on, I tabbed out for a second.
That's why I thought Ecuador was allied to Argentina, because the Central American flag and the Argentine flag is basically the same. So that's why I did the whole Argentina border gore cancer. Feels bad, man.
Okay, I unallied.
All right, good skeets. Onwards. So yeah, I need to wrap this war up before the Americans.
It's basically. It's the same as any of the other Paradox games, but there's an emphasis on population as opposed to like development or random stuff like that. The money's a little less important, and there's a full-blown like trade system. It's actually really cool, and you have to have different goods to make other goods. It's too much to explain with like 2 other people like waiting on me to shut up.
I'm gonna if I dissolve my alliance with you right now, do you want me to come into this war with you?
No. I know.
I joined.
Yeah, you probably should not have done that, but you know, it's not like it hurt me. Rip your immigrants.
No.
I wasn't getting that many anyway.
I'm gonna say no and gain. Since the United States is at war.
I'm sorry. It said you weren't allied anymore. Oh, but you're still allied to me, of course. That's why.
Yeah, I'm allied to you. I wasn't allied to Ecuador.
Yeah, I guess that's sort of a me then. I should have been the bigger.
Yeah, I thought you told me to cancel the one alliance.
Yeah.
I assumed you wanted me in. Might be.
But I somehow convinced the United States to join my cancer, so.
Oh, immigrants! Oh.
I'm actually good.
If you want the action, come to my stream. Because all I'm doing is staring at immigrants.
That's
where the real action.
Latino Bros, while Teddy and Lactose calls it Latinolads. Fuck! Did I named it Latino Bros, didn't I? Oh my god.
Yeah, you came up with the name Latinolads, so that's what I named it.
That was technically, but.
Yeah.
My bad.
I don't worry.
I'm sorry, Chad. That's a complete derp on my side.
It was one of my best friends came up with the name when I was mentioning that I was doing we stopped Balkan Bros and we're doing Latino Bros, and he's like, "What the fuck are you calling it Latinolads?" I'm like, "That's a good point."
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what our next Bro series is, because this one's actually going faster than Balkan Bros did.
Yeah, I guess we have less course and so more time to sit around.
Yeah. Destroy communism. Where in the world would we do the next one?
I'm so confused.
It depends on.
I'm Brazil.
A lot of variables in the sense
Mediterranean
that
mates. Mediterranean mates.
It depends entirely on which, like, whether or not the new HFM has come out. Because if the new HFM come out, we can do Unciv Bros, for example.
Oh yeah, Unciv.
There's the possibility of doing Dodd Bros if that gets fixed, and like
if what gets fixed, sorry?
Divergence of Darkness.
Ah.
To be fair, I know what's wrong with it, and so I can mostly fix it, like, you know, as we go. But it would be a bit dumb, and so.
No, it wouldn't be Indian Sultans. It'd be Indian Idiot. Please, everything is alliteration.
That's the one thing that sort of made me a bit hesitant about the Latinolads, because it sets a standard, like it sort of creates an expectation that there's going to be alliteration in every campaign. So,
but like, it's pretty easy to figure it out. It doesn't have to be good alliteration, it just has to be like vague.
But it got yeah, see, no.
As a Canadian, do you consider the British Queen your queen? Yes, she's my queen.
Of course.
That's right. That's a complicated sort of thing with that too, isn't it?
She's my queen.
They're all still technically constituents of the British Crown, like Australia, Canada,
that's
other
not
places.
Complicated, is it? It's completely
no.
simple.
We're all just. She's the queen.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't exactly say I'm a loyal subject. It's just she's the queen.
That's the thing people misunderstand about monarchy, is that in modern monarchies, the monarch is not elected, but the monarch is not democratically elected, but the monarch is democratically allowed to stick around, you know?
Yeah.
Because like, if the monarch went off to do dumb stuff, then, you know, he or she would be gone in a second. Like, that wouldn't
tell them to get fucked, but
yeah. And that's
for
the
most part, it's fine.
And the monarchs are fully aware of this, and they act. So they're basically glorified diplomats, but you know, until
God save the queen. God save the queen.
So people, you know, I even have a video discussing monarchy back when I was a little kid, like little monarchist GreenFors discussing while playing Total War the merits
of monarchy.
Against
monarchy. I have absolutely nothing. The Commonwealth, also known as the British sphere of bitches.
Yeah, but monarchy, honestly, of course, is as long as the country is very democratic, the monarchy is a good thing, in my opinion.
I wouldn't be upset with a strengthening of the Commonwealth if all the Commonwealth nations got strengthened together, because America's a dickhead. So I kind of America literally left us to hang out to dry with the Chinese. So I'm very unhappy with the American government, Canadian perspective, not just because of Trump, but because they just told us to get fucked with the Chinese.
The really crappy part is we had been good friends for a long time and traded together really well.
Yeah, you guys you guys have kind of bitch slapped Canada.
Yeah. Not happy about that either.
To be fair, America has a really bad vote. Actually, don't you Canadians have a shit voting system as well? You don't really have
yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a representative
our voting system is absolute
depends.
garbage.
Canada have oil, otherwise America... We do have oil, actually. That's what the pipeline is.
Yeah, you guys don't have a representative democracy. You have...
I'm afraid.
What is it called in game terms, I guess? It's gerrymandering.
We have first past the post.
Yeah, first past the post gerrymandering, so...
Oh, well, we have a mixture, actually. It goes province by province. So, like, in BC, we had an election to see if we want to get rid of first past the post or
I heard about that.
Or switch to something else. But we stayed first past the post because we're idiots. And then other places went with proportional. Other places went with like something else. So, like, there's a bunch of different provincial, like, how it works.
Wasn't there a state or something that changed it in the?
Yeah, it's somewhere in the New England area. I think it might be Maine or Massachusetts, one or the other.
China-Canadian relations would never have worked.
Maine sounds right to me, but something in the north.
We sold lands in our oil fields to the Chinese for a quick buck, and now the Chinese are like holding that hostage over us because of the person we're currently have in prison. The person the United States actually asked us to keep imprisoned. But then the United States left us to hang out to dry, and it's not backing us even though they asked us to arrest that girl. And now we're getting fucked with the economic sanctions like the U.S. is. So I'm not really happy with the U.S. right now.
Never mind. Your war just ended. We good.
Yep, I'm done. Yeah. I'm out.
I guess what I was saying is that you were no longer the war leader, and so you could have white peace whenever. But now that's no longer.
If Britain declared war upon the USA to restore the monarchy in the U.S., would I support the word? Fuck no.
No, that would be
too difficult. That war would be too difficult.
Monarchy is neat, but it's not. It's a very extremely small part of anything. So
monarchy is good for not immigration.
Christ.
What's that called? The people who tourists. Monarchy is good for tourism.
Yeah, and diplomacy. That's about
true.
it.
Yeah.
It really is as far as
I couldn't really get. If the monarchy became too much of a fuck them, but like they make more money for the United Kingdom and Canada than it would be to get rid of them, so I don't really care.
Yeah, and as I said, they're not democratically elected, but they are democratically allowed to stick around, and so there is like it isn't inherently undemocratic to have a monarchy, and unless
it's a constitutional monarchy.
Yeah.
They're the figurehead, and it's like, hey, they're like a mascot of the country. That's what they are. They're the mascot of the country. It'd be like if Uncle Sam had like a generation of people being Uncle Sam. It's like it has no power. But, like, it's the weird mascot you have.
Monarchy is shit all around. Here come the Americans.
When it works really well.
Yeah, and if it doesn't work, they get, quote-unquote, voted out of office. And so,
Yeah. Monarchy is good because then you can still call your country a kingdom, and that's neat.
That is neat.
Yeah. That is, like, unironically one of the big parts.
It's one of the benefits.
Like, in the same way that I feel like unironically one of the big hassles for Puerto Rico joining the Union is that it would stop the Union having 50 states and it would fuck up the flag. And like I honestly think that's like a big problem. Like if you tell like a random American, hey, you should you've heard this on Hello Internet. Like if Puerto Rico, like if a random American was asked, hey, should Puerto Rico join? Most people wouldn't give a shit. But if you tell them, oh yeah, it would involve changing the flag and fucking up the nice number of states, they would be like, actually, I'm not sure you value Puerto Rico that much.
They can get fucked.
Yeah, come on, that's not.
I enacted female suffrage.
Puerto Rico's actually in a pretty good spot right now. They get most of the benefits of being a state without a few of the drawbacks, so they're fine.
Yeah, but they would, on average, be better off.
You are correct, Creaky. You are correct. Technically, the monarch can seize back power and can do all of that again if they want to. Because there's no real... again, it's very technically, but they would get stopped. They would get stopped before any of that could happen.
I'm pretty sure they can't actually. Like, legally, the parliament can depose...
No, there's loopholes that they can...
but,
But it's not going to happen. Again, it's not...
The monarch knows that it wouldn't work, and so the monarch would never do it. As in...
Okay, pause it.
What's up?
Wars in Africa.
Oof, owie. I need to pee, by the way, so, you know. You don't need to pass, though. You can just keep going. Just if you notice my nation falling to rebels, or my nation getting invaded by Chile again, then I would...
When does the cheap wars... Oh, it needs the Scramble for Africa event needs to fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. When does that fire?
Do you have the text? Actually, no, you don't. Yeah, there it is. Vienna Conference. Now you can do it. But you can't invade immediately. Okay, I actually want to have a look here, because I think, indeed. So here's
it's 5.
This is the new thing in HPM now. As you can see, if you click on, say, Britain, you can see how they have free CB against Sudan, Egypt, you know, Somalia, Zanzibar, etc. But they do not have free CB against Calabar, despite the fact that they technically should. The reason why they do not have CB against Zanzibar is because another nation, in this case the Republic of Central America, has quote-unquote made a claim on Nigeria. And so this is the HPM approach to avoid border war in Africa, is the idea of like if a nation has territories within a quote-unquote colonial nation, you know, or colonial region, they get a claim on that prevents everyone else from doing... Or, you know, to claim it.
Like fiddling with it.
Yeah. They can still do the regular invasion. They can still establish protectorates. You know, I can do that. But it does sort of give you an edge.
Yeah.
So can you do Sokoto for 5 infamy?
I think so, yeah. I'm currently getting Calabar, so the coast is safe, and then I'm going to get Dahomey. And then I'll...
Once again, Dahomey is not in your colonial region, so I wouldn't rely on that staying independent for too long, but...
True.
It is nonetheless an interesting feature, in my opinion.
Can't vote for people who
would follow through? People would just say not. Oh no, the loyal Latino...
So...
I wish Brazilians would vote back in their monarchy.
Yeah, they seem to be quite fond of that.
Yeah. You might want to go for Zanzibar, lactose.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, if you have any troops over, just so you can get coast to coast.
Yeah, Portugal is going though, so.
Yeah, but you might be able to beat them to it.
They can do it for free. Oh, they can, of course, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Once again, I would maybe if the Portuguese of all people take it, then that would be good for you. I would almost rather save my infamy and focus on. Then again, it would be hard for you. You really are not.
I don't even know if I'll be able to take Portugal.
Yeah, you are not a great power.
No. They had a vote not too long ago.
You are allied to the Americans.
Going back in the monarchy.
I am allied to them, yes.
It's a good question whether or not they will join or not. Because if you can get the Americans to invade Canada for you, that might do the war score trick. Can you... Oh god, I had to pee though. Jesus Christ, yeah. As I said...
Yeah, I need a pee as well. I'm gonna pause.
If I get
really badly pee.
If I get invaded... Oh, okay.
No, I need a pee as well, and I'm currently in the thing. Anyway. Lactose, you get to entertain the people.
I will. You're alright though, they don't have representation. And there's a few things that do work against them, but they get the protection security of being a state, and they don't pay federal income tax or a few other things. They get most of the benefits of being a state without some of the drawbacks. But yeah, representation is really important. You're absolutely right about that. I definitely give you that point for sure. I wouldn't mind having them as a state. I'm not sure, I can't remember, because they talked about it a little while back. I'm not sure if they want to be a state. I don't know, though. So I remember there being some discussion over the matter a while back. What benefits would it bring the rest of the Union? None, really. If, we added, 2 more senators and how we split it, because there can only be like so many House members, so we'd have to like take House members from, here and there. It would create less power for the other states, so I could see the other 50 states not wanting them to be a state, because it, directly drains from them. Not so much in the Senate, but
you're a Senate.
In the House.
I am the Senate.
I am the Senate.
Also, if you want to come by and see a cat, come right now. I don't know how long she's going to stay pacified.
How many people would be poor and need public assistance? I mean, those people should get help anyway, in my opinion. If you need help, you should get help. As long as you actually need help. But
you're sounding dangerously socialist for an American.
I know, right?
wanting people to have basic help? My God.
Yeah.
What a radical view to take. In the United States, I would be considered a communist. Everywhere else, mildly left.
I mean, I live in like a pretty shitty little meth town, and I see the people who just don't want to work and want to do drugs all day, and I acknowledge those people exist, and it sucks, but, I don't want to decline somebody who needs help from getting help. I'd rather that the person who doesn't need or deserve the help get it, than the person who actually needs it not get it.
Yeah, that's my view too. Like there's
it
always
does suck.
In every society there's going to be people who are boss beaters. It's just but
so I'm gonna go make a quick drink, but you guys just unpause. Like as I said, as long as I don't get invaded or rebel doomed, we good, man. We good.
Better dead than red. Come to my channel if you want to see a cat.
Do it, Chance. Harald Harada.
I don't know how long she's gonna stay here.
I thought the number of representatives in the House was strictly limited.
Are you gonna say hello to chat?
Yeah, sorry, chat. I'm gonna. Yeah, as I said, chat. Can you guys even hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. So should I unpause or?
Let me tab back in.
Give me like just a second. Yeah, I'm tabbed out.
Okay, I mean if you. Okay, my point then is.
Oh, I must be mistaken.
Just unpause whenever you feel like it. Because my nation isn't doing jack shit at this point.
I have a cat. And I just have a cat. That's all that matters to me. No, don't run! No! No, Mia! Oh. Say hi, Mia. Oh. Love you, girl.
Yeah, the United States House of Representatives is permanently set at a maximum number of 435. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That seems like something that should be able to be, like, changeable.
Yeah, it could be changed, but it is set at a max number. So if we added Puerto Rico as a state, it would
Sorry, what am I doing?
It would pick representatives in the House off of other states, so they wouldn't be happy about that.
Mm-hmm. Can I invade you? I can't.
Yeah, it's no big deal, man. Our politics are so complicated. There's so many things to remember, and then I talk to people from like all over the world now, so I get little bits of their politics in. I wasn't sure I was right. I just thought I was.
Eat a home. Man. The conquest begins, my dudes.
I can simply not get enough steel for all my railroads. I think that's the problem I'm having.
Go steal a steel province or an iron province.
I actually got an iron province, like via event.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, Belo Horizonte. I probably butchered the fuck out of that.
Go after Ethiopia, actually.
After Ethiopia? They have steel?
They just have all the resources up there, actually. They have a lot of good shit. Also, Sudan is massive. So if you could eat, like, Shiwa...
they have no iron, though.
Oh, that's true. But they do have a lot of good shit, though.
I could probably still go in that rough direction. I want to go after... Man, I wish I could have gone after the southern part of the Philippines. There's all kinds of iron there.
Yeah. The Siam's in the sphere of the United States. Does Vietnam? Vietnam's at war. British. Never mind.
They don't have iron anyway.
Why are you at war with the British? Is that the British just like eating you? Burma. Ooh. No. Why are you at war with them then? Why are you at war with the Vietnamese? British Burma. Where's Burma? Weebs are degenerates. You're a weeb.